Another key ingredient, active ingredient in the Ruzu Herbal Bitters is what you call this Colocynthis citrullus, popularly known as bitter apple. The bitter apple is also known in Nigeria as, in Western Nigeria as egusi, and is known as a desert gourd. This you find mostly around Asia. It's you find it in Asia, you find it in the Pakistani region, you find it in the Israel region. Interestingly, it's one of the key elements you find in the Quran, you also find in the Bible. It's been used for as long as 3,500 to 4,000 years ago to cure different things. The bitter apple has significant properties that help the pancreas to secrete insulin to take care of diabetes. Inside for the bitter apple, you also have properties that help you really basically solve intestinal issues. So it's a very strong laxative, has purging effects. If you have not been to the toilet, if you've had constipation for a while, this particular ingredient brings that to the table. You also have the capacity to relieve from poison, from snake bites and from scorpion bites. It's been used traditionally in this form as well. It helps for bile secretion, proper bile secretion by the liver. It helps, it has antibiotic properties as well. It's been used to produce anti-cancerous drugs. So the drugs that they use for cancer, one of the key elements that they put there has been some of this Colocynthis citrullus, popularly known as bitter apple. It also helps in removing tumors from the stomach. So that's where the solution to fibroid comes in. So people are thinking, I have a fibroid, which is basically an African challenge. You have a solution to that in the bitter apple. There are many things as well. It's been used to stimulate hair growth. It's been used to remove corn scales from skin. It's been used for a variety of very interesting things. It also helps to remedy blood disorders, has blood purification properties within it as well. These are the things you can find in the bitter apple. Now, the very interesting thing about the bitter apple is, I tell people, when you hear about all these key ingredients, the first thing that will likely come to your mind, like it came to mine, is why don't I go and get these herbs and eat them myself? Now, I need to put a caveat here and a caution sign to say all of these combined together are very, very good for medicinal purposes if done properly. Taken in isolation, there are grammages beyond which we go where these things become poisonous. I tell people Indoseed is a very good drug for helping you manage your threshold levels for pain. But guess what? The same Indoseed is what kills the rats. So in the right proportions, it solves a problem. In the wrong proportions, it can take away more than pain. It can take away life. If you take 10 tablets of Indoseed, for example, you may find yourself cruising to another place, far from Earth. Okay, so in the same way, you want to manage the way you take this things correctly. The Ruzu Bitters has already been composed over the last 80 years. It's been put together very well to ensure it is not harmful to the human body. It has a NAFDAC number, it's been approved, it's been sold for 8 years. People have shared testimonies. Some of the things that you find that it does is for infertility. So for example, you see one of them, the squirrel granite has aphrodisiac effects. Some of these things that help with the blood. Weak erection is a function of blood flow. So anything that helps with purifying the blood and allowing the blood to be pushed around the body to different parts by reducing cholesterol also has the capacity to help with weak erection and things in that direction. So essentially, you have within this mix these three key active ingredients, a few other small ones for preservation purposes, pulled together to create what I call nature's pure wonder.